Look at between now and the 60s, about 50 years ago, all the companies that hold the net worth of the wealth of the world were not even formed. But after the invention of the computer and the internet, all those companies have surpassed even companies that were rich in minerals. I can tell you the list of those companies. Apple, for example, that you all know of, surpassed many of them. You can talk of Tesla, you can talk of Facebook, which is Meta, you can talk of Twitter, that has been recently bought, part of its shares for $44 billion. How many companies have those assets in form of minerals? And this is what we call social capital trade, the role of data, and you cannot accumulate data without having internet. So when you talk of Tesla and other companies that have made advancement in technology of manufacturing, and the fight for who controls the web, Starlink, and the revolution of people like Elon Musk in trade, in the internet trade and in the internet world. These are people that have embraced the role of digital currency, and that will be the future of the world. When you look at movement of goods, what we would call the basic ordinary trade, look at Amazon and Jeff Bezos. These are success stories in the world. Who knew, amongst them even as well, that 30 years, 40 years ago, the world's wealthiest company would be those that are connected with internet and trade on the internet. Therefore, I would like to urge you all, whosoever is there, that do not block the young brain. Central banks, wherever you are, just do the only basic and noble thing that you have to do. Educate the young people. If you have to cut out those that are doing Ponzi schemes, yes, they are fraudulent, then identify for them those digital assets that are credible for trade to be, for us to trade in, or for the world to trade in, or for comfortable trade. Therefore, someone asked me a question. Do cryptos depreciate? Yes, just like any assets. Do they appreciate? Yes, just like any other asset. Gold depreciates, it appreciates. Diamond depreciates, it appreciates. But it's the level of depreciation that is backed up by demand and forces of demand and supply. But what can I tell you? It's bringing financial independence that states have been so hard with to maintain, because they give you a paper money, they control it in central banks, and they determine whether it has appreciated or depreciated. So if your currency doesn't have value, you cannot blame the people who have gone out to trade in these digital assets, the non-fungible tokens that have been created either out of animals, out of trees, out of celebrities, out of whosoever you can talk about, to make them digitally valuable. Therefore, this is a revolution, and I can tell you that no one in the world will stop. You can only work within the revolution that is starting and make it better for our children, but you will not be able to stop it. Therefore, I would like to say that I associate myself basically with the digital migration that must start with digital literacy. Let's teach our people to know how to use the web, to use it beneficially, and the future is definitely going to